You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Live fans, let's talk about two of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Actually, the top two quarterbacks, in my opinion, of all time. I'm talking about Tom Brady and Joe Montana. Now, Tom Brady is 44 years old. He's still performing at an extremely high level. He's an MVP candidate. Wherever you have him, he's definitely in the top 5, in my opinion, for this season, even at his advanced age. Now, Joe Montana was the previous GOAT before Tom Brady took that title away from him. Joe Montana, 2-time league MVP, 4-time Super Bowl MVP. The man was the greatest of all time before number 12, Tom Brady, took that title from him. Now, Tom Brady has always said he wanted to play until age 45. And over the last few months, there's been more speculation, Tom Brady's trying to push it to 50. I don't know if that's going to happen, but now Joe Montana speculates that Tom Brady can actually play until, get this, guys, not 50, not 55, but age 60. So we're going to be diving into that in this video, guys. But first, make sure you guys go over to blackandwhitenetwork.com. Check out the material that we have over there. We also have exclusive content just for members. If you click the membership tab, you'll get access to private videos. Membership plans just start at $5 per month. But if you don't want to do that, just consider giving a one-time donation by clicking the donation tab. Let's get into this, guys. NFL legend Joe Montana believes Tom Brady could play until he's 60. He's hardly ever getting hit. Montana believes as long as Brady can physically throw the ball, he can play. Now, Tom Brady's arm strength, it really hasn't been any type of drop off. Does he have the greatest arm in the world? No, he does not. But his arm is very strong. And I do believe that his arm has been pretty underrated, throughout his career. But it says here, Buccaneer star Tom Brady suggested he can play until he's 50 years old in a tape segment for the team prior to his game against the Atlanta Falcons back in week 2. One NFL Hall of Famer believes Brady, 44, could play even longer. San Francisco 49ers legend Joe Montana, who was also Brady's childhood idol, recently spoke to USA Today, and he floated the idea that the 7-time Super Bowl champion could play until he's 60 years old. The reason? Brady hardly gets touched by defenses. Now, guys, I'm the biggest Brady fan there is. I believe he's the GOAT. Now, when he said that he could play to 45, was I a bit skeptical about that? Yeah, just a little bit. I never thought he was going to fall off a cliff, like Matt Kellerman, but I didn't even really see him being this great. I thought he would still be very good, but Tom Brady has been great. Now, Tom Brady's talking about 50. That seems like a bit of a stretch, just because Joe Montana says that he doesn't get hit. You still do get popped, and you still need to recover. And I'm pretty sure that even at age 44, it's a bit more difficult for Tom Brady to recover from game to game. This man eats right. The TB12 method, it's working. It's definitely working. But 50, that seems a bit of a stretch. I still think that Tom Brady could be a capable quarterback at 50. But man, that's a stretch. But now Joe Montana talking about 60. Wow. Let's read what he says. Quote, "They don't even touch him," Montana told the newspaper. "He's hardly ever getting hit, so he could play until maybe 60. I don't know. It's always about the physical part. How long can you handle that part of it? The way it is with the rules today, he just doesn't take those big hits anymore," Montana added. Yeah, he gets hit on occasion, but it's never one of those 300 pounds compressing you into the ground. They stopped that from being legal. They just don't do that anymore. Montana believes as long as Brady can physically throw a ball, and as long as his offensive line protects him, the Buccaneers star can play for years to come. Now, I do believe he can play for many years to come. And granted, Tom Brady has definitely benefited from the rule changes. I mean, by the 1990 rules to the rules today, yeah, quarterbacks are definitely protected, but still, quarterbacks still do get hit. Now, Tom Brady has been very, very smart to actually just throw the ball away versus, trying to, create something out of nothing. Now, that's what I believe that Patrick Mahomes is going to have to do in changing his game, because this guy will go out there, he'll run around. He better cut that out, or else he will not be playing until age 40. So, Patrick Mahomes, if you're listening, you need to cut that out. You need to change your game on that, because you're not going to last very long. Because the players on defense, they still are allowed to hit. It may not be what it was, back in the day, but this is still the hurt game. It is. But Tom Brady playing at 60, I believe Joe Montana, that's just a stretch. That is. I mean, I'm a week older than Tom Brady. I'm 44. I'm not a world-class athlete, but that's just way too much of a stretch. Joe Montana was probably being sarcastic. I'm not really sure. But what do you guys think? Do you think Joe Montana was being sarcastic about Tom Brady playing till 60? I don't think Tom Brady even wants to play to 60. Does he want to play to 45? Definitely. Does he want to play to 50? That's a maybe. Giselle may have a lot to say about that, because Giselle may be the one that ends up dragging Tom Brady off the field. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Live fans, do you think Tom Brady can play to 60? That's even too much of a stretch for me as a big-time Tom Brady fan. He is the GOAT of GOATs. But 60? Nah, I don't see that happening. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Live, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.